Has anyone asked to touch your hair yet?
No.
No? How many times did people like before ask to touch your hair?
Asked is actually like, I feel like it would have been a
was it courtesy?
Courtesy to ask. Some people just kind of reach.
Oh, dang. Oh.
Okay,
Oh, no.
maybe not.
Don't
No,
do that.
don't do that.
Get on your Solange. Okay. Action. How are you doing today?
I'm great.
You're doing great?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. So we're here today to talk about black hair. Because we all know that the cultural and generational implications of it all is very vast, and a lot of people don't properly understand the weight of every single decision that comes with it. So with you, I wanted to ask your opinion on what is good hair and bad hair.
I always hated that because good hair was like, oh, straight or like curly, like loose curls, and I'm like, good hair is healthy hair. There's not really a such thing as bad hair. It's just like either you have healthy hair or you don't have healthy hair. But like all hair is good hair. I firmly believe that.
And what motivated you to cut yours?
Oh, I was tired. I was like, nah, this is too much for me. This is too much maintenance. I was like, cut it all off. At first I was like, maybe I'll just do the back, maybe I'll just do the sides, but I was like, no, the whole thing.
But what was the moment in which you finally like decided,
I don't know, I was just looking in the mirror and I was like, I kind of let go of the attachment to my hair, and I was like, that's it, I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, and whenever I speak to anyone about hair, when they already talk about that attachment, the attachment is like a part of their identity. So like when you decided to cut your own hair, what did that mean for you so far as who you are as Stacey?
I had been growing my hair natural for like 7 years.
7 years?
7 years.
Dang, that's a whole child.
7 years.
That's like a child.
Yes, and I was like, this is my thing. It was like, okay, it was either my hair was out or it was in a protective style. Like, that was kind of like my thing. It was just like I did my hair based on how I wanted to look. And now it's like, well, you're kind of bald now, so you can do colors and that's about it. Maybe you could play around with some wigs, but I don't know, I was kind of just like, I could be whoever I want to be, and I want to be a girl with a shaved head.
So my next question is more about the implications of what everything comes from. A lot of the things about black culture that are staples today are products of slavery, and we can, whatever history we do know of, we can always trace it back. Like, so many people fought to have natural hair, so many people have fought to even have straightened hair. The tit for tat, there was always a discussion about it and everything like that. So how do you feel about the concept of respecting the past but not being slave to it, not having to be trapped by it, in a sense, as Nikki Giovanni would say?
Respecting the past, like in terms of what? Like in terms of what you choose to do with your hair?
Yeah, choose to do overall with your freedom, with everything that you have, your use of free will and self-expression.
I feel like at this point, it's like, it's the hair on your head, as long as I feel like as long as you're coming from that culture, do what you want with your hair. You want to wear a weave, wear a weave. You want to braid it, braid it. You want to wear it out, wear it out. But if you don't come from that culture, I'm gonna need you to step back and not take from our culture. That is how I feel.
Okay, in regards to that, what do you have to say to all the young girls who are also debating, of a similar question, whether or not they should shave their heads or do whatever they want with it? Because way that black moms, like, they want your hair to be this way. You don't really have much of a choice. It's not your choice. It's your hair, it's your body, but you're still a child. So what do you have to say about that?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm 21, so I feel like
21?
I can only speak for like myself in this, but at the end of the day, it's like, do it. If you're not gonna, honestly, I feel like if somebody's parent is gonna throw them out because, oh, you shaved your head, that's a little extreme. But like, my mom didn't want me to do it. She was really attached to my hair. She was like, oh, you have so much hair. But I was like, this is the hair on my head. Whatever happens on anybody else's head is not my business. It's not my problem. So I'm going to do what I want to do with mine. Just do it. Like, sure, I did it. I looked in the mirror. I was like, yes. Why didn't I do this sooner? I loved it.
And what's your plans with it now?
Oh, I'm gonna dye it.
Hey,
Yes.
You already know.
I want to dye it. You know, I'm gonna keep the color a surprise. But I want to dye it.
Okay.
And I want to get like some really cool designs in it.
Okay.
I don't know what.
What's like? What, some Kanye West at the MTV with the lines through it, or?
I don't know. Like, I want to start off a little bit simple. Like maybe just like some lines coming from the back, from the sides, but definitely some sort of design, and then just kind of like layer it after that.
So, last question. Well, actually, I have two more questions. But the question is, what do you have to say for those who are afraid of doing what they want with their own hair?
I would say don't be. I know, like, that's such a cliche answer, but at the end of the day, it's hair. It's gonna grow back. And, you know, even if you're in one of those unfortunate situations where it doesn't, play around with it. Like, I shaved my head. I was like, maybe I'll start wearing different colored wigs. Maybe I'll do my makeup like all Euphoria style. I don't know. Like, just do it. You know, at the end of the day, like, I'm so excited to just play around with everything.
Just be you, right?
Yes.
Do whatever you want.
Yes. Like, literally, I was thinking about it. I was like, maybe one day I'll wear a purple wig and wear brown and blue eyeshadow and just walk the streets of Jersey. But, you know, just do it. Don't be afraid.
Okay. And how do you feel about the concept of beauty right now that, you know, you're kind of doing whatever you want? And so far as people being like even in the world now, every form of beauty is kind of being embraced to a degree. But what about like pure, unadulterated like belief? How do you feel about that?
I feel like beauty is whatever you want to make it. Like today, I looked in the mirror, I was like, kind of want to do my makeup today. And I'm thinking about like all these people who like do their brows and they're like so defined and precise. And I'm like, no, I want it to be messy. I want it to be bushy. I want it to be chaotic. And then I was like, you know what, just put a little eyeliner on the bottom and like, let's go 1990s.
Call it a day.
Yeah, punk rock.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now.
Bet.
Beauty is whatever you make it.
Bet. And just look into the camera. Smile. Okay.